Hello and welcome back to the TGG Allies campaign. We're doing level 8 and we've got turn again, but only one relevant pile. Barbarian. Apparently that's an Allies card, who knew? Okay, Order of Masons. So we've got Broker, Moneylender, Acolyte, I guess, and Barbarian, I guess. Trashing. Plus the Order of Masons with Underling. We've seen this at least once before in this campaign, where you just, like, put the bad cards to the side rather than trashing them. There's also Emissary for getting those tokens. Draw-wise, we've got Emissary and Marquee, and I guess Library. Actions-wise, it looks like it's just Broker. Oh, and there's also a Sybil for a draw, which is definitely more relevant when this thing is just going to rotate itself. Broker looks like the only source of plus actions. Emissary can be non-terminal, but in terms of village effect, it's just Broker, so definitely want to take advantage of that. And then plus buy is just Marquee and Herb Gatherer, and then gains from Artisan. Alright. So I think we open with a Broker. Brokering Estates is pretty good, and we're going to need it for plus actions anyway, and also the Mason stuff is nice, and blah blah blah. It is going to make it a little bit tricky to figure out how to use the Masons right up front here. Do you think we want to get an Underling so we can continue? Oh, it's only 2 per favor, right? Okay. Well, that's fine then. I mean, what are the odds that we collide Broker with Estate if we discard 2 estates? We'll have 10 cards. Not great. Maybe we discard 1 estate. I think so. Go with an Acolyte. Interesting. Alright. Do we want to hit 5 here, or do we want to take more favors? I mean, I guess we could get the early Cursor. The Sorceress. And it is, like, our deck is going to be reasonably monolithic. So, yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Okay, so now we still want to collide Broker with Estate, so I guess we're gonna... Although we have this Estate on top, we're very likely not going to see, but that's fine. We'll just discard 2 coppers. Alright, so we have 2 copper. This is not really where we wanted to see the Sorceress. We have 2 coppers, Underling, Broker, Estate down there. Okay. We got him. I would like to get a Moneylender. Is now the time for that? I guess so. No favors. So we're not getting a Sybil for a while. Take an Emissary now. Seems reasonable. Alright, how many coppers did we play? 3 coppers, 4, 5. So that should just be copper down there. We saw the Underling. We saw the Broker. This is our only estate left. Sadly, we still don't hit 6 for Artisan. Could take a silver, both for another broker for actions target and also for merchant, and also to try to hit that 6. I think that's reasonable. Even though we have 5. Alright. I guess this is just 2 more coppers. Well, this has got to be copper. Nope. Unfortunate. Maybe a second broker now. Second underling would also make some sense. Get more Mason stuff. Yeah, let's do that first. Alright, so we have the broker down there with a silver. Very unlikely to be able to see that with estate, so I think we discard the estate here. Okay. This has just got to be coins by Sybil. Okay, we get to activate our emissary. That's good. And also underling first. And in theory, we should be able to get the last card right with our sorceress. I think it's just another copper. I don't know what else it would be. Oh, another underling? We did buy another underling. Yeah. Now we go curses, I suppose. Top deck the Civil. I guess that's not bad. Okay, do we take Artisan or do we take Marquis? Like, we're gonna need stuff to broker for actions. Artisan would definitely help with that. Marquis wouldn't help as much, so I think Artisan. Alright, now I guess it's... So on top we have... Sybil Broker, right. We can just discard all of our junk. I think that's probably what we want to do. Oh, not quite all of it. Well, in that case, let's leave the estate. All right. How do we do this? We want to play both of the underlings before the shuffle. I guess there's no reason not to. So we'll top deck state and bottom deck moneylender. I don't know, whatever. Oh, we're not going to be able to play them both. Whatever. Okay. So we have a bunch of coppers, some curses. 4 coppers and 3 curses. We discard. We can broker for actions. Artisan for another emissary. Oh, but we can't. Maybe we just top deck an emissary then. Discard 2 curses. Oh no, we can do it. Okay, right. I was not thinking about the fact that emissary hadn't drawn cards yet. Okay. Broker this for actions. It's an emissary. We want to discard like 1 card here. All right. How do we proceed from here? We take a second artisan, it will give us more fodder for broker. I feel like we're gonna need a broker too, but I think second artisan is the play. And we can discard all of the junk. And then some if we want to. Do we want to? Probably not. That's probably overkill. Dang. Alright, what do we have down there? We have Emissary, a Sybil, and it's not going to tell me. Should have looked harder. Oh, broker. Okay, well... There's no way to know. Yeah. Okay, so... activate that. And we discard... I'm going to draw one of these cards. We want to activate the next emissary as well. Which means... well, we have the Sybil, so we don't have to worry about that, I guess. So we can just discard a couple of curses. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Well, or at least not unless we're going to broker moneylender for actions, which maybe we are. I think so. And then... artisan for sorceress, I guess. Now we play the Sybil, and that way we can activate that other emissary. Don't need to discard. Alright, now we take... Oh, shoot. We don't have enough money to buy that Sybil. Oh, no! I didn't even think about that. I just assumed we would. Ugh. Oh, no. We didn't need all these actions either. We just needed a little bit. But, not that if we take money lender now, we can hit it anyway, but... I guess we could take a barbarian. Just try to mess them up a little bit. Oh, man. Could also take a second broker. I mean, we need something we're willing to trash next turn. I guess we can always trash underlings. We could take broker, trash, curse, by underling, or by silver. Probably make more sense to buy silver. I guess the thing about trashing curse here is that we have 6 favors anyway. So it's not the best of timing for that. So maybe we do take barbarian and buy broker. Oh, right, we're gonna have to top deck a card. Oh, okay, hold on. I wasn't thinking about that part. That... Shit. I should have played the artisan first. I guess. I still think it's barbarian. Okay, well, at least we did that. We want to discard one of these. Maybe we discard one of the artisans? Alright, curses are gone. Have they trashed estates? No. Guess that makes sense. They don't have broker. Although they have trashed one estate? How does that... Oh. They got the acolyte. And now the Sybil's gone. Much sad. Alright. Well, now we can trash these sorceresses for stuff. Wait, oh, that's not what I wanted. Forgot I was bottom decking a card. Can I click on this? I guess I'll bottom deck the barbarian. Okay. Broker, sorceress for actions. I guess we don't have to activate this emissary, but we would certainly like to. How do we do that? Library? It's not. It's actually not terrible here. Sure. Wait a minute. No, this doesn't work. We're gonna trigger the shuffle. Hmm. Dang it. Alright, maybe we just need to take another emissary. Oh, maybe I needed to discard there. I wasn't thinking about it. I guess we can take another emissary. Or... Damn it, there's so much noise outside. Uh... And we could play the Sorceress, and then we've only top-decked one bad card. I definitely should have discarded, though. I just sort of wasn't thinking. And what do we want to gain with the Artisan? I guess we could gain another broker. Something. Pretty awkward spot. Can't play all three of these. So we could top deck the broker. Ugh. We could also just not play this barbarian and trash. Maybe just gain another underling, or... I don't know. I mean, we're not hitting province this turn unless we trash for coins. I guess we could trash the barbarian for coins, and then we would. And then, yeah, we could artisan for underling or broker. I guess underling makes the most sense. Four, 5, 6, 7, and probably don't want to see 3 emissaries. Hmm. Well, so brokering broker for actions. All right, now I'm totally taking a library. All right. Do we need to discard here? Probably at least a little bit. But then not here. Maybe we can just top deck the Sybil this turn. Broker and Emissary and still hit Province. Gain Broker with Artisan. Sure, why not? Maybe we'll eventually get to the point where we have more stuff and can trash the curses, I don't know. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Discard 2 more cards. The Sybil on top, I don't think that's necessary. Alright, the Sybil is here. The Sybil is here. No, that's not what I want. I want Artisan on top. Province on the bottom. Okay, time to do Sorceress for actions, I think. Just play the library, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna trigger a shuffle. Well. Do have another emissary down there. Yeah, we should play the artisans and then play the library, I think. I'm gonna get another broker. And maybe another emissary. Alright, now we play double emissary in that. I think we do need to discard now. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna draw 1 card of this. Do that. Activate this emissary. Now we do this. Discard. Province. Draw 2 of these cards. We do that. Okay, and now we broker the library for coins. Broker a curse. Haha! We're doing it! Oh, do we want to take that Sybil? I mean, we are up. Take it while it's here? Yeah, sure. It's probably overly greedy, but I don't care. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 4 favors. It's good. Alright, looks like we're brokering an emissary, but that's fine. Actions. We get a library now. We do not trigger a shuffle. Okay. Think go like that. Now we don't need to do this at all because oh, maybe we should have. Well, oh, no, we can gain. But we, if we want to trash another 5 to gain a province, we can't also. Yeah, we can use Sybil to top deck Sybil, or we can use Artisan to top deck Sybil. But if we play the Sybil, we still have to top deck a bad card. So then, yeah, I think I screwed this up. I needed to play a Sybil earlier. What is? Those are just 2 provinces. Huh. All right. We just take, let's say, I don't know, a barbarian, pick a Sybil, play a Sybil, top deck Sybil and curse, I guess. Broker a curse, broker the barbarian. I have province. This is probably fine considering we have a Sybil on top as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's probably fine. They are really not doing anything at all. Top deck Sybil, bottom deck curse, I guess. Sybil again. Top deck Broker, bottom deck, offer. Alright. Broker. Library for actions. Artisan to gain another one, I guess. Emissary. Discarding just 2. Emissary, drawing everything. Oh, I did this bad order again. Not doing this very well. Wonder if we should be taking duchies to brokers so that we lower like the amount of points that they have access to. I guess so. I wasn't really thinking about that before, but slowly but surely, we're getting there. If we wanted to get there faster, we'd need to buy a marquee. This time we do not have a Sybil on top, so we should do like... well, maybe we just discard 7. It's not like we lack for favors. I guess we could broker underling for actions here if we need to, rather than a 5. Taking a while to get to the end of this game. I am quite confident that we're going to win it. But I suppose we could be looking at piling on brokers or something as well. We could also like province mill rather than buying provinces. And then we would... oh, okay, they bought a province. Well, that'll make it closer. Jesus. Somebody spilling their pots and pans or something. I don't know what that was. Okay. Well, we might as well broker the library then, because we can get another one off of the artisan. Okay, this time I need to remember to play the Sybil, one of the Sybils first. Not both of them, just one. Which actually maybe means we don't do this. Because we're going to draw 1 card, and then we're going to draw 4. Oh, but then we're going to put 2 back. Right. Okay. All right. Artisan for Duchy, top deck Sybil, broker curse. We are out of curses. Let's go. I wonder if they'll just do... Oh, well, they don't have the money to buy a province. Poor bot. We need to... Oh, we have to trigger a shuffle to get our coppers. I was like, yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll just take our actions like we do. For duchy, civil. All right, we can do broker, duchy for coins, an artisan, another duchy. We can buy the province. Huzzah! It took a while, but we got there. It's funny that I got this moneylender. I trashed 4 coppers, and then it was just like, all right, 3 coppers. That's a good number. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to play with that. I mean, it was convenient, right, to have 3 coppers and then a 5 cost, and I can keep hitting province that way. I don't know that that's the best way to go about it, right? Like maybe we should have taken some silvers, some merchants, whatever, and gotten to province money that didn't require playing the broker for coins, but it worked well enough. I mean, the bot just did not do enough brokering. I think that's pretty obvious. It did have one. I don't remember when it got the broker, but it wasn't very early because it still has 2 estates in its deck. I don't think it gained an estate in the late game. I think it just didn't trash. So I was thinking at the beginning of the game, and they didn't do this anyway, but I was thinking at the beginning of the game, oh, what if you, instead of opening broker, what if you open moneylender to try to spike 6? I thought about that after I opened broker, mind you. Which you would probably be able to do because of Order of Masons. Like, it wouldn't be guaranteed because you only get to discard 2 estates. So if you see moneylender 3 estates copper, moneylender estate 3 copper, you're only hitting 5. But your odds are reasonable. You could take a silver instead of an underling to make it more likely on that shuffle, though I think it probably makes more sense to do it the other way around and like take the underling so that you have increased odds to do it like over the course of multiple shuffles. But in any case, and then if you miss 6, you can take something that'll facilitate you hitting it the next shuffle. But I don't know. Like, I think I knew I wanted the broker in the long term more so than I wanted the moneylender, even though I did end up getting one. So I'm not sure whether that would have been better, but they got an acolyte, which, I mean, I guess it did let them get a Sybil, and the gold isn't bad either. I didn't have the opportunity to open acolyte, so that wasn't relevant for me, but I think the moneylender play would have been better than the acolyte play on the whole, but maybe not. So when did they get this broker? They got a lot of underlings. They're at turn 13. They got a broker. And did they play it? Oh, they trashed a curse. Okay. Trash the Sorceress. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yep, okay. So I played it twice. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, no, I think you, even if you're not supposed to open with Broker, which I can believe that it would have been better to open with Moneylender, and I can also believe that the Acolyte opening was better. Not that I had the opportunity, but I think you got to play with Brokers. I think they're like being able to get the plus actions off of them is really critical, in particular. And it is awkward because it's like, okay, you're basically using a combination of Artisan and Broker as your village, but you do get a lot of actions out of it. Like 5 actions. It's a net of 3 actions, which is, that's like playing 3 villages. That's a good amount of actions. And with the fact that you can make Emissary non-terminal and you can get the Sybil for non-terminal draw, that's a pretty good amount of terminal space. In my case, I was using it to play another Artisan and another couple of Brokers. 1 Broker for actions, 1 Broker for coins, 1 Broker for getting rid of curses. But, yeah. I mean, I think you could... It would be slow. I don't know that it would be worth it, but I think I could imagine maybe with different draws, maybe with less cursing going on. I could imagine getting another Artisan, or even 2 more Artisans and even more Brokers, and then if you could Broker twice for plus actions every turn, and then you can play you've got the library to refill your hand off of Artisan, and you're always going to be able to, if you have the Artisan in hand, you're going to be able to get the library, so you can do that. I could see building bigger here. I don't think it would have made sense for me, but maybe it would have, given how long it took to province out, even though I was under no threat. Maybe it would have been better to be okay, I'm going to take, another Artisan or 2 and a Marquee. I guess that's the thing, though, is the Marquee part. That's the real limiter for making that better. I guess you could take Urg Gatherer for plus buy, but I don't know about that. Urg Gatherer does not seem good. So I mean, I'm reasonably happy with how I approached it, but there's some other possibilities there, I think. In any case, thanks for watching. Closing in on the end of this one. So far, so good. I have never beaten 2 of these in a row, but maybe we can do it. Find out over the next 2 episodes, starting with level 9 next time. Thanks for watching, and until then.